Every time I go live, my internet drops. You know what? This isn't even listed on today's list, but verify your internet. Verify the speed you need. Oh man, that's not even on the list. That's a freebie. That's a freebie. So you clicked on today's video because you're enjoying the channel so far, and I really appreciate that. Consider subscribing or anytime during this channel. I make you smile. I make you laugh. Or even if I make you mad, subscribe and then troll me. Like leave comments. You're bald fat dude, Josh. I don't like you. It's cool. It's cool. If that gets your rocks off, I'm cool with that. 7 reasons you don't want to move to Tulsa. Hey, and some of these reasons you might be like, I love that. But remember, there's other people out there that are like, those reasons are horrible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me about this, Josh. You just saved me a big mistake. That's what I'm here for. That's what the channel's all about, guys. And yeah, that's what it's about. So let's get into it. I don't want to waste your time. Climate. Now, let me share my screen with you. Number 1, climate. Let me share my screen with you. Look at this. Look at this right here. These numbers aren't real. These numbers aren't real at all, guys. January, low of 27. My bottom. How about a low of 0? Okay, they're doing averages here. That's what they're doing, averages. But there's a chance. 1, 2, 3 days. You're going to be below 0. So you need to know that in the winter months. You need to know that. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, folks, or everyone you meet on the internet. July, August, high of 93, high of 94. Bull crap. You ever played that game where you lay down the cards and you say 3 8s, and then people are like, dude, I got 2 8s in my hand. Bull crap. 94, 93. Be prepared. Be prepared for some 110. Okay, 110 degrees for like a week straight. Be prepared for that. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, so don't believe everything you read on Google. The climate, we got summers that are warm. We got winters that are cold. But the crazy thing about Oklahoma, folks, is it might be freaking 7 degrees when you wake up in the winter and then 32 when you go to bed at night. Seriously, it's that weird here. The weather is that weird. So you have the opportunity to wear your summer, spring, fall, and winter clothes all in one day. Something to keep in mind. And it also affects your heat and air bills. It also affects your AC and your heater and stuff like that. But just keep in mind, we have very fluctuating weather, but we do have all 4 seasons. So, number 1, weather. Number 2, tornadoes. This is a map from weather.gov, and it shows you where all the tornadoes have been over the last what's that come out to? 70 years? That's a pretty useful map, right? It's a pretty useful map. You can kind of see some patterns there. Like right along here, looks like a pattern. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornadoes right along here. Something to keep in mind. Funny thing, Jinx, I think, is the most expensive part of the Tulsa Metro. So it's funny that those are coming in right above Jinx. Isn't that funny? Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you think that's funny like I do. I think it's funny. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, I almost forgot. My name's Josh Barnett. I'm a professional real estate agent. I'm the guy that will never get on HGTV because I'm the guy who tells people the truth. I'm the guy who's been super blessed with a team of agents that helped me sell more real estate than I could imagine. And I'm the guy that makes this channel to bring Tulsa, Oklahoma to you. If you'd like my team and I's help with your move to Tulsa, Oklahoma and the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro, guys, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. That's my sales line. It'll call the agents that I work with so they can pick it up and get to work helping you. And then I'm always in the background helping out too. But you'll be working with one of the agents that I work with over at eXp Realty. And we want to earn your business. And we're going to tell you the truth. Just like this whole channel, we're going to tell you the truth. Okay. If it ain't the right house, we'll be like, hey, it might not be the right house for you. But only you can make that decision. You're like, there's no perfect house, full disclosure. But only you can make that decision. Item number 3 you want to look out for when you're moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Guys, have you ever heard of a rodent called a gopher? Have you? It is this crazy animal that makes tunnels everywhere and then bumps of dirt that come out of the ground. Oklahoma has them everywhere, and Tulsa Metro, no different. No different at all. So if you've got a dog that's a digger or a dog that is a rodent getter, like a schnauzer, a lab, almost any dog is going to try to eat these actually. You just want to keep in mind that if you see a mound of dirt sticking up, like a pimple out of your yard, you better go get a gopher trap. There's gopher traps that are like giant mouse traps that go in the ground that you put in their little crawl and then it snaps and gets them. Because if that dog tries to get your gopher, it's never going to find it, and you're going to be constantly raking those dog holes, and that gets annoying. So you got 2 choices. Get rid of the gopher, get rid of the dog. I know you're not getting rid of the dog. So look out for gophers. Another reason you might not want to move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. You see these little spiny sandburs? You see those? We have Bermuda grass here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. And there's also something that looks like Bermuda grass. There is also grass that looks like Bermuda grass, but it's sandburs. If you see one of these coming out of the ground, dig it up immediately. Do not mow it. If you mow it, it's going to multiply times 1,000. Dig it up immediately. Get the little shovel out, dig it up, throw it away. And then they've got some sandbur spray or sandbur pellets that you could put down. It is chemicals. It is chemicals. If you want to go natural, rent the goat. The goat will eat the sandburs. Its hooves will aerate your yard, and it will also fertilize your yard. It will. And I'm being serious. Goats eat these. But if you just want to use the chemicals, you don't have any little kiddos or anything or chickens or stuff like that, spray the yard with the chemicals. It's not going to work the first year. It's going to work the next year because it attacks the seed. It's basically like cancer for the seed. It makes it where it doesn't grow right. It mutates the seed. It's pretty disgusting when you think about it. If you got little kids, I wouldn't recommend it. But I'm not a scientist, guys. I'm not a Fauci. I'm not, okay? I'm not science. However that guy sounds. But goats or chemicals, you see sandburs, dig them up, get rid of them. Do not mow them. They will spread. They will multiply times 1,000. You'll have a whole backyard full of sandburs if you mow these things. These are things people aren't going to tell you when you're moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. They're not going to tell you about this. This is good info. This is good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you appreciate this info. This is item 5. Item 5 I want to chat with you about right here. This is the traffic congestion map at 5 o'clock on Monday. This is what it looks like on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So you want to pay attention to this. Again, I think it's another lie. I think traffic is way worse than what this map is saying, but it's Google. So it's got everyone's data off their Android phones and Google Maps. So it's probably pretty accurate. But these on and off ramps, you really, really want to pay attention to during rush hour, because you could come to a complete stop if you're not paying attention. You do not want to be texting and driving. You don't want to be yelling at the kids and driving during rush hour in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a ton of highways and stuff, but all these on and off ramps, it'll literally come to a dead stop. And if you're not paying attention, you will have an accident. So traffic during traffic time sucks, especially on the on and off ramps. Okay. Item number 6, it's a red state. It's a red state. So if you don't like conservatism, if you don't like guns, if you don't like people sticking up for unborn babies, Tulsa, Oklahoma may not be the right place for you, the right metro. Tulsa, Oklahoma is so wild, wild west that they actually made a law where if you're protesting in a street and get ran over, it's your fault. I'm not an attorney. Okay. I can't give you legal advice, but check out this article right here on NPR. That's a pretty liberal, pretty horrible place to get your news from. But Oklahoma law grants immunity to drivers who unintentionally harm protesters. So if you're in the middle of the street and someone's texting you driving and you're trying to protest the fact that you can't, say you feel like a penguin and they accidentally hit you unintentionally, I'm not an attorney, but it says right here, according to NPR, so sue them if this information's wrong. Oklahoma law grants immunity to drivers who unintentionally harm protesters. And then I gave you an example who are mad that they can't pretend they're a penguin in the middle of the street. So guns, Republicans. Here, let's go just to Tulsa. Langford won in Tulsa. Let me scroll on down. Mullen won in Tulsa. Hearn won in Tulsa. So this is all red so far. Oh, look, here's a blue. Who won this one? Hoffmeister. That name rings a bell. Hoffmeister. I think she might be the lady letting those weird books in the library saying that you can be a penguin if you want. Not sure. Don't quote me on that. Pennell won. And Drummond won. So it looks like in Tulsa, you got all red except when it came to the governor's race. And it doesn't look like Stitt won Tulsa, but it looks like he's still the governor. So those are some things to think about if you're thinking about moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. They are serious. There are things to think about, guys. They're not your normal things like, I don't know what normal things are, but these are the things that I came up with today's video. And like I said, guys, I'm a real estate agent over at XP Realty. I work with bunches of agents all over the state. The team of agents that I work with, Tulsa, Oklahoma, we'd love to earn your business. So if that's something that you would like help with, we're getting calls from customers every week, just like you. And we'd love to help you too with your real estate needs in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. We got your back when you're making a move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're upset that I'm not yelling and really excited right now, it's super late when I shot this video. My whole family's asleep. I'm just working my tail off to get this video out to you because work's been really hectic this week, and I feel bad that I haven't gotten a video out yet. So I'm sorry that I'm not yelling, being real loud. I did get the video out, and I do enjoy your viewership. It means the world to me. It absolutely does. I check it out every day. I'll see you guys on the next video.